Morning, Charlie. Hello. That should be okay. I don't know, in the last couple of breakfast streams, the music's been way too loud. Because I'm not using headphones, whenever I've not got my headphones in, it just amplifies my desktop audio way more. So I have to turn it down so low that I can barely hear it, just so that it doesn't deafen you on the stream. In fact, what if I turn my telly down? No, if I turn the telly up. Let's do that. Too early, but kids are back at school today? Yes. Wasn't it just the Easter break? 2 weeks off? Or was that... Yeah, that was just now, right? I bet you're relieved. Back to normal. I've just realised I've not got purple chat up. Good morning, Forrest and Marika. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the purple chat just then. How are you both doing this morning? My evening, your morning, says Marika. Yeah, it's what time is it over there right now? Getting late. Thanks for the rose and the heartbeat, Charlie. I'm great, thank you. Glad to hear it, Forrest. So what's everyone up to this morning then? It was an absolutely lovely day again. College soon, nice one, Forrest. What do you do at college, by the way, Forrest? I don't think I've ever asked. Or I might have done and just forgotten. Sorry. Quiet so far. Looks like it might be a quiet stream again this morning. It's Monday morning, you know, everyone's busy on Monday morning. Well, most people are. Arboriculture, nice one. That's really cool. Okay, so what's everyone else up to? Come on, let's get the ball rolling. What's everyone else doing today? You working? You going to college? You just, is it your day off maybe? What's everyone up to? What are your plans today, says Charlie? I am recording. At least one video today, possibly two. There's a video coming out tomorrow. Well, there's a video that I was going to record yesterday, edit today, and then post it tomorrow. But I don't know if I'm going to have time to record and edit it today. But it's a queer discussion video. That's going to be coming tomorrow. I've also got a piano cover coming out today, which I recorded on Saturday. It's a Doctor Who piano cover. That's going to be going up around 3 o'clock-ish on TikTok, YouTube, and possibly Instagram as well. I'm not sure about posting the piano covers on Instagram because they're quite long. Instagram content needs to be really short, like 10 seconds kind of short. So posting a 2.5-minute piano cover on Instagram, not the wisest idea. But I also really want people on Instagram to see my piano cover, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know if it will be on Instagram, but it's definitely going to be on TikTok and YouTube. And there's going to be a Patreon exclusive as well. There's going to be a little behind the scenes for today's piano video. And then, like I say, recording to do. Possibly some edit. I mean, I might do some more editing on the Retro Corner. I know that the Patreons have already had early access to the first episode of the Retro Corner, but I'm not really happy with that video. There were audio quality problems, there were some other bits and pieces that I'd like to fix. So the version that goes live on Thursday for everybody might be slightly different to the version you've seen on Patreon if you're a Patreon supporter. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Who's your favourite Doctor, says Jay. Good question, Jay. I honestly don't know. I usually say Capaldi. I am a big fan of Peter Capaldi, but I know it's a bit of a cop-out answer, but I think they're all so good. I think every Doctor brings something unique to the table and does something that no other Doctor has done. You know what I mean? I do say Capaldi's probably my favourite, but they're all so great. You know, they all bring something different to the table, which is amazing. Morning, WebPro. How are you doing today? Oh, that's way too hot. Ah! Nearly burnt my finger. I've literally just made this coffee, like literally a minute before I started streaming, so it's definitely not drinkable just yet. I just got a really sore throat, struggling here. Oh, sorry to hear that, WebPro. Has it been long or is it just today? Ooh. 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 Lovely. Started yesterday, not as bad, but then it got worse today when I woke up. Oh dear. Sorry to hear that, WebPro. It's not nice having a sore throat. You know, it's just not nice feeling under the weather, is it? But I hope you get well soon. It's a lovely day for it as well, so I always feel that I feel a bit better when it's a nice day. Hopefully it's a nice day where you are. It's absolutely lovely here this morning. Not really the sort of day where you want to be sat inside recording videos all day, to be honest, but there we go. That's life. Looks nice outside? Yeah, it does. Absolutely beautiful day by the looks of it. Hope it's like this on Friday, because I am actually going out on Friday. Gonna be a great day, says Forrest. Yeah, I like it. I like when you wake up and you look outside and you just know that it's gonna be a nice day all day. Might actually be. I'm feeling a little bit warm in my dressing gown this morning. To be honest, it might be starting to get to that time of year where it's time to ditch the dressing gown. Which I don't like doing, because I like wearing my dressing gown. But, you know, it does start to get too hot for it, eventually. Coffee time, says Charlie. Yep. You having a coffee, Charlie? Who else is having a coffee right now? Maybe you're having a tea? Or, I don't know, maybe you're having a Horlicks? Maybe you have a morning Horlicks? Maybe you're a madman like that? I do like Horlicks, but not in the morning. Maybe you're having, I don't know, a cup of soup for your morning beverage. I don't know. I don't know how other people live their lives. I just have a coffee. I'm going for tea. Nice one, Charlie. With some biscuits. Can't beat a few biscuits. I don't have any biscuits in at the minute. What biscuits do you like? I think it depends what you're having them with, right? I find that for tea, I like a plain biscuit. Like if I'm having a cup of tea, I'll have a rich tea or a digestive, something like that. But if I'm having a coffee, then I'll have something a bit sweeter. I like a ginger nut, goes really well with coffee. A bourbon with a coffee. That's my philosophy. If it's tea, you just have a plain biscuit. If it's coffee, you have a sweet biscuit. That's how I do things. Just been to make my smoothie. Nice one, Forrest. What smoothie are you having this morning? Have no milk, I'm guessing that's what you were trying to say, Charlie? Oh dear, oh dear. That is bad news, isn't it? I can't do tea without milk. I just can't. Coffee, yeah, I can stomach a black coffee, but tea, I really just can't have tea without milk. But I can have tea without sugar, that's the thing. I can have tea without sugar, and I can have coffee without milk, but I can't do it the other way around. Mango, banana, apple, peach, and orange. Interesting combination, Forrest. I do love mango in a smoothie. And obviously banana is like an essential smoothie ingredient, right? Orange is a bit of a weird one with all those others. Interesting combo of the orange with the others. But I hope it tastes delightful. You know what I like in a smoothie? Blueberries. I think blueberries are expensive though. Blueberries are they're quite an expensive fruit, aren't they? If you go in for like your smaller, like berry type fruits, raspberry is the cheapest option. Raspberries are quite cheap, and they are nice. I do like raspberries. Strawberries are good. they're sort of in the middle price-wise. But blueberries, as much as I like blueberries, they're a bit more expensive than some other fruits. Instant coffee it is. That's what I drink, Charlie. I've got my instant Kenko cappuccino every morning. Raspberries are lovely. I agree. Blackberries as well. Oh, I do love blackberries. Down the lane near where I live, there's tons of blackberry bushes. We always go down there in September, pick some blackberries, make a crumble or a pie, something like that. In fact, last year we did a pear and blackberry pie, because we got a pear tree in the garden, so that gets us loads of pears, and they're cooking pears as well, so they're big pears. We get tons of pears on the tree every year. Then we go down the lane, pick some blackberries. Gorgeous. Had a pear and blackberry crumble. It was either a crumble or a pie, I can't remember, but it was very nice. Oh, and actually, no, now that I think about it, one of our neighbours came round as well. One of our neighbours came round and asked if they could take some pears from the tree to make an upside down cake. And we said, yeah, help yourself. We're not going to use all of them. There's literally hundreds of them. Take as many as you want. So she took away a big basket of pears, and she came round to our house the next day, and she made us a little pear upside down cake. It was absolutely gorgeous. Just so good. Oh, thanks for following Eva on TikTok. I'll send a picture of the cup on Discord. Nice one, Charlie. Let me open the Discord, actually. My village does a blackberry picking event every year. That's cool, Forrest. We don't have anything like organised like that where I live, but everyone's always down the lane at you know, come September. What one do I send it to? Probably media would be the best option, Charlie. Oh, by the way, Forrest, did you figure out how to give yourself the server tag on Discord? It's lovely and sunny again today. Hopefully not a sign of another heat wave, said Dre Dog. Oh yeah, hopefully nothing. Hopefully it's not going to get that hot. Nice mug, Charlie. Nice mug. I like that. I got my dad one a couple of years ago, and it says UNT on it, and then obviously the handle makes the shape of a C. I googled it. Apparently I need to update my Discord. No worries, Forrest. When you do, you know what to do now. And I noticed, Charlie, you've got the new server tag as well. For anyone who is on Discord, if you're in the Discord server, you can now get an Ashbridge Industries server tag. You get a little orange heart next to your name. If you want to do that, if you want to represent the server on Discord. We had a heatwave last year, but wasn't the last heatwave we had during COVID. I don't know. It feels like there's a heatwave every year nowadays. I don't know. Is it a heatwave? Can you really call it a heatwave when it's just continuously hotter and hotter than it's ever been? You know, is that a heatwave or is that just heat? Just full-time heat forever. Yeah, I remember the COVID heatwave. They did lift lockdown early, which was a stupid idea. Look, I don't really want to talk about it, but the way that our government and the way that COVID was handled generally around the world, so fucking terrible. Just such a badly handled incident. I mean, it could have been over in a month. It literally, the entire thing could have been over in a month. But you know, it happened. Can't go back and change it. It is what it is. I probably wouldn't be sat here doing what I'm doing now if it wasn't for COVID. I might be in Japan teaching English right now if it wasn't for COVID, but you know, that's life. Surprised no one has the Sports Direct mug, says Forrest. My dad has a Sports Direct mug. I haven't got one. Does anyone else in chat have one of those massive Sports Direct mugs? That's like, that got the capacity of 3 regular mugs? I cannot imagine drinking that much coffee. He has coffee in his Sports Direct mug. I cannot imagine making a mug of coffee that's like this big and drinking all of that coffee. Jesus, this is enough for me. In fact, it might be ready to drink now. Not quite. Still a little bit hot. I'll give it a few more minutes, but it's getting there. Whilst we're here, by the way, I do want to just quickly mention, you know, thank you everyone over on Purple for subbing. We got 18 subscribers on Purple now, which is incredible. Very happy about that. And yesterday's stream went relatively well. It was quite quiet for the first half, but yeah, it was a good stream. Thank you, Marika. I don't know if Marika's here right now, but thank you, Marika, for becoming a sub and for gifting 5 subs as well. So happy about that. Thank you very much. But things have been going very well on Purple recently. The big Sports Direct mug is a British staple. True. Are you still able to go to Japan, or is it too late? I mean, I can't go right now. I don't have enough money. It's definitely something that I'd still like to do, but a lot of these teaching programs, they, you know, gear themselves towards recent graduates. You can participate in these programs at any age. Like JET is probably the most well-known teaching exchange program in Japan. You can apply for it at any age, but they do like lean more towards recent graduates. So I've not totally missed my chance, and I don't have to go there to teach English. I can just go for a holiday, right? Which is probably what I'm going to do now. You know, my priorities in life have changed. I don't think it's something that I actually really want to do anymore. I don't really want to live over there for an extended period of time anymore. But I'd still like to visit. It's still a country that I've always wanted to go to. Morning, STFC. How are you doing today? I'll tell you what else is doing really well. The YouTube channel. I have to mention the YouTube channel because we have got, get this, 445 subscribers on YouTube right now. We've had about 100 subscribers in the last 5 days. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, everyone who's been watching over on YouTube recently. Really going well over there right now. And I am going to be making more videos with YouTube in mind in future, so it could be the start of something beautiful, hopefully. But yeah, thank you for almost 450 subscribers on YouTube. Is Japan the only country that offers those sorts of things? No, there's teaching programs in most countries. I just wanted to go to Japan because I like Japan. I like the Japanese language. But you can't. There are programs in pretty much any country, you know, offers some kind of teaching program for graduates. How's the music today, by the way? Hopefully quieter than usual. Because it was drowning me out in the last breakfast stream. Got a video call for a job in Australia today. Nice one, Forrest. Wow. Good luck with it. Good music, nice and calm, good volume on my end. Thanks, STFC, for letting me know. Australia, eh? I'd love to go to Australia. That's another country, you know, on my bucket list of places to visit. Very, very long way away, though, obviously. About as far as you can get. You're not working today, says Jerry? Yes, Jerry, I'm recording 2 videos today. And doing some editing as well. Might get a bit of writing done too. We'll see how it goes. How does that work, says Jerry? Well, I get paid for it, so it is literally my job. I don't know if this is like a novel concept to you, Jerry, but some people actually do make a living on the internet. Quite a lot of people, actually. I don't know how you've gone through life and never heard of the concept of someone making a living on the internet, but people do. Morning, Elise. How are you doing? What Horror Wednesday game are you doing for the rest of the month? Says STFC. We are going to be doing Routine, I think, this week. I think it's quite a short game, so it should only take 2 episodes. So we should be able to finish it by the end of the month. Jerry says, you have 4 viewers, don't you get paid very much, mate. It's 7:30 in the morning, Jerry. It is 7:30 in the morning. Not everybody's around and watching live streams at 7:30 in the morning. I don't know what else to tell you. Ooh, lovely. That's just right now. But yeah, like I was saying, Horror Wednesday, probably going to be routine. Should only take 2 episodes, and then next month, I'm going to start doing collaborative. I'm going to start doing multiplayer games next month. Everyone keeps asking, when are you going to do a multiplayer game so that we can play with you? The answer is next month. We are going to try and do Phasmophobia on stream next month. So if you want to get an opportunity to play with me on stream, get Phasmophobia. It will be first come, first serve, because it's only a 4-player game. But yeah, we're going to start trying to do more multiplayer games in general. We'll do Phasmo just as a test run. We'll do a couple of Phasmophobia streams, see how the multiplayer thing goes. If it's successful, other multiplayer games could happen. Everyone's always pestering me to do a farming sim server or a Minecraft server, stuff like that. Really, the only game we've played multiplayer before now is Euro Truck with convoys. Which is fun, but it's not everyone's cup of tea, you know? Not everyone enjoys Euro Truck. With a game like Minecraft, everyone fucking loves Minecraft, so there's a lot more potential for viewers to join in, right? Oh, and Subnautica 2 comes out next month, which is also multiplayer, so we'll be playing that on stream as well. So yeah, May is gonna be multiplayer month. May is gonna be the time that we finally start doing more multiplayer games on stream. Should be very exciting. Saul SMP when I don't know. I'm dreading running a Minecraft server, to be honest. I have enough stuff to manage with all the social media crap, you know, making videos and doing live streams and recording and editing. I would love to have a Minecraft server, but it's just another thing to manage, you know. I think I need a slightly bigger audience before we do something like that, so that I can have a dedicated like group of people to manage that for me, because I definitely wouldn't be able to like manage it single-handed, you know what I mean? It would definitely be fun though. I would love to have a Minecraft server. Your brother at school today, says Charlie? No, he doesn't go to school. He's 19. Where's your coffee? I've got it right here, Elise. Don't worry. It's lovely today. Very good stuff. We might do the New York Times games in a few minutes if everyone wants to. I feel like that's becoming part of our morning ritual now. We have a chat, shoot the breeze, play the New York Times games, and then everyone can go about their day. So if everyone's down, we'll do that in a minute. Oh, I forgot. I want to show you as well, by the way, guys. Look what I bought. Look what I bought. Lapel mics. I bought lapel mics. I paid £6 for these. These are literally the cheapest lapel mics that I could find on Amazon. But I've got lapel mics now. So it means I can record videos away from my desk, which is amazing. Whenever I do like voiceover videos, I have to be sat at my desk because my desk mic. And I recorded the first episode of the Retro Corner the other day, and the audio quality was terrible because I was sat on the other side of the room and I was just recording with my phone mic. So I looked on Amazon, found these. Like I said, they only cost £6, but I've tested them and they aren't bad quality, to be honest. So it means I can start doing more videos away from my desk now, which I really want to do. I want to start doing videos talking about my train set. I want to do videos, you know, in the Retro Corner and other things like that. So, and also like when I go hiking and stuff like that, I could take these with me as well. And then you'll get a bit better audio quality for my hiking videos too. So yeah, definitely a worthwhile investment. Cheap, but they should hopefully get the job done. I think it's one of those things where you can obviously spend more money and get like really high fidelity equipment, but the cheap stuff is good enough, you know what I mean? Like, this is good enough quality for the kind of content that I make for now. So yeah, and I think it just goes to show, you know, if you want to get into content creation, you don't have to break the bank, you don't have to spend a fortune. You can go on Amazon and pick up a microphone for £6 and just start recording, you know what I mean? I mean, most of my videos I record with my phone. This is it, literally. This is for the video, these are for the audio. That's all you need, genuinely. Like I say, I just think with content creation, a lot of people a lot of bigger content creators will always be recommending very expensive equipment. You know, you got to get this camera, you got to get this microphone. I don't think you do. Not when you're just starting out. Don't worry about going for the most expensive stuff when you're just starting out. Get cheap stuff. Literally find the cheapest microphone that you can. It will be good enough to get started with content creation, right? So yeah, little tip from me there. £6 on Amazon. We got lapel mics now. Hey Chaz, new train set, would love to see it. I work on the railway and I love it. I will definitely do more model rail stuff in future. I've posted a few model rail videos on my Instagram, but I would like to do more on TikTok as well. I also just want to do more with the model railway, because this layout behind me, I've been working on this for like 4 or 5 years now, and it's, you know, I use the word working on very loosely because I've barely really done anything with it. But I want to start. I want to ballast it. I want to start putting down fake grass and all that kind of stuff, and get point motors and maybe even light it, you know, get LED lighting and signaling and stuff like that. But it's one of those things, it's one of those projects that I've started and just never done any work on. It's just kind of sat there. The only thing that I've really done is pin down the track. So it's right now it's a train set, but I want it to be a model railway. You know what I mean? There is a difference. Right now it's just a bunch of track on a board, but I want to have all the scenery and all the little details and all the automation and stuff like that. I've got big plans for it. I just need to dedicate a bit more time to it. And speaking of lights, by the way, I had a good idea for lights as well, because I recently bought this. Kada ramen restaurant. It's not Lego. It's a Lego off-brand. But I bought this thing. It's a really, really cool little set. It only cost me 50 quid. And it's just, you know, like a little sushi bar, but it has LED lights. It has a USB LED thing. And if I just plug it in for a second. There we go. Okay, let me just set it to the right mode. There we go, look at that. So it's got like LED lights, which plug in, you know, you can use USB to plug them into like a charging bank or whatever else. So what I was thinking was, what if I got like 5 or 6 of these? What if I got a bunch of these like little USB LED strips, and I could light my train set with that? Like I could just drill a few holes in the board and run some cables through, and like I could light all of the buildings on my layout. You know, all the lighting with a few of these battery packs. I think that could be really cool. So yeah, that's it gave me a good idea. Just came back to say hello. Hope you have a good day. Thank you, WebPro. Coffee finished. Nice one, Charlie. Thanks for following Endo Life. Love the hair. Thank you so much. Almost bought one last weekend. What was that, Rev? My friend does all her own modelling for a train set. That's cool, Forrest. That is cool. I don't really do much. Well, I don't really do any kit bashing or like custom models or stuff like that. I would really like to. It's just not something that I've ever been into. I kind of tend to just buy, you know, pre-made stuff and run it out of, you know, buy rolling stock and just run it straight out of the box. Buy pre-made like house kits and stuff like that. But I would like to do more like custom stuff. I'll show you actually. 1 second. Let me just go and grab something. Like these houses. These are Metcalf card kits. anyone who does railway modeling, you probably know Metcalf. They're like a very well-established brand in the modeling space. They do these like pre-made card kits. All you have to do is like cut out all the bits and then glue them together. So most of the buildings that I have on my layout are these card kits. The Japanese flag is my own addition though. That's a little custom detail that I added. A little Japanese flag hanging out of the window. But yeah, so most of my stuff is these card kits. Most of my buildings are these card kits, which are pretty good. It would be cool to do like proper custom stuff as well though. But yeah, that's a little semi-detached house there. Cute. But like I was saying, I would like to do a video. I think I want the model... I think I want the layout to be... Why has my live visibility been restricted today, TikTok? Redirect users to purchase oh my fucking god, are you joking? Are you actually fucking joking right now? So because I mentioned the brand of card kit that I use on my layout, my live has now been restricted for redirecting users to purchase products outside TikTok. So I'm just not allowed to mention any brand on stream ever again at this point. I'm so fucking done with TikTok. I'm genuinely so fucking done with TikTok. Every day it's something else. What do you mean? I literally can't even say the name of a brand on stream without getting my live visibility restricted for promoting people to purchase products out. But just fuck off, TikTok. Just actually fuck off. I'm so fucking sick of it. Not you viewers. It's not the viewers that I'm mad at. It's TikTok itself. What an absolute fucking piece of shit. Just absolute bollocks app. Anyway, so my live visibility's been restricted because I dared to mention the name of a brand on stream. Whatever. It is what it is. I work in signalling, so always found it super cool as a model railway. Don't have one myself, as it looks like a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Yeah. Like I say, I would like to do more videos on it when it's a bit more complete. But it's like I say, it's still, even after 4 years, it's not in a very complete condition, I'm afraid. Remember when you got suspended for congratulating? Honestly, Forrest, TikTok has been on a very long decline recently. Like the fucking AI feature that they've just started rolling out, I'm really sick of it. Like I don't really care at this point. I like genuinely. I despise TikTok. TikTok, if you're listening right now, I hate you. I actually fucking hate you. I hate the fact that I have 2,000 followers on your app and I have to keep streaming there for those people, because if I didn't have 2,000 followers on your app, I would delete it right fucking now. I hate TikTok so fucking much. I genuinely detest TikTok. And once again, not the viewers. It's not your fault, guys. It's the app itself. It's the company itself that I fucking loathe. And I will say it as many times. I will say it till I'm blue in the mouth, because they just keep giving me more and more reasons to hate them. They really do. Like literally every day, there's another reason to hate TikTok. God, what a stupid fucking app. Anyway, should we do some New York Times games before we finish up? Hey, Danny. Okay, I'm just gonna have to turn on my other monitor. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to rearrange everything. Oh, look at that. Tunnel vision. There we go, there's the games. Oh wow, look at that. TikTok has mysteriously disconnected now. Just after I talked shit about TikTok, what a surprise. The connection dropped and the stream's trying to reconnect. How surprising. This is the first morning stream I've watched. It's good to have you here, Charlie. Okay, let's move on. What's this game? I had to get ready. We're gonna do the New York Times games. We'll start with Wordle. Always start with Wordle. Okay, first guess, as usual, is gonna be audio. Okay, we got an A. We got an A, but it's not the first letter. Let's go. Badge. Oh no, there's no D. Barge. Okay, ends in E. No. Ends in E. What words end in E? Has an A in the middle. I think the A is going to be the middle letter. Shake. Okay, the A is the middle letter, so it's something else. A in the middle, E on the end. Heading off now, have a lovely day. Thank you, Forrest. We'll see you tomorrow morning, hopefully, for another one. Bye-bye, Forrest. Ooh, plate. Let's try plate. Not plate. Okay. We got two more guesses, everybody. Bye-bye, Forrest. What about... I'm trying to think what the first two letters could be. Because there's no R, there's no S. There's no H. I suppose there could be two A's. No, because the first A would have gone green. Whack says STFC. It definitely can't be that. I don't think that's a word. Like flame, but there's no L, so I'd be wasting a guess if I went for that. I'm just gonna do it. This is gonna be a word that nobody's ever heard of, I'm telling you now. I genuinely cannot think of another word that contains any of these letters. The only letters left are like Y, J, Q, Z, X. Terrible letters. You know what? I'll just go Quake. It's not going to be that, obviously, but weave. It was weave, of course. So there was another E in there. That's what threw me off. Okay. Complete failure. Let's move on. Let's do the mini. Ready? See if we can do it under 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, go. R.I.P. IKEA. Snake. Firm. Fur. Snap. No, can't be. Hour following midnight. What? 1 a.m. Nine. Tiger. 54 seconds. 54 seconds. We did it. Under a minute. Under a minute. I'm pleased with that. Okay. I think we got time for connections as well. We'll do connections. And I think that'll be it for this morning. Let's do it. Okay. Cyber, Hourglass, Blue, Cloud, Rod, Web. Okay, Web and Cyber. Web, Cyber, and Cloud. That could be something. The next stream's going to be Trucking Tuesday, STFC. Ignore that. Web and Venom. There could be something there. Cannibalism. That's an interesting one to throw in there. What could that possibly partner with? Give him a shuffle. Net, Web, Cloud, Cyber. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? No, fuck off. No, that is a connection. What do you mean? This is right. This is why I fucking hate connections, because they always do this. They always throw you off. They always put one in there that's so obvious and it's not a thing. What do you mean Cyber, Net, Web, and Cloud is not a connection? I'm going to complain to the fucking editors about this. Hi, Trans Girl Rose on YouTube. How you doing? Okay, how did Wordle go? We didn't get it. Why do I feel like meatless and cannibalism are gonna be a connection? They're exact opposites. I feel like they're gonna end up being a connection. But I don't know what else could possibly go in there. Oh wait, hang on. What about bait, hook, net, and rod? Fishing equipment. There we go. Okay, we got one. We got one. Hourglass. What's hourglass? It's Forrest, just Rose Mona. Okay, okay. Thanks for letting me know, Forrest. Blue. Puff. What's puff? What is? Oh wait, puff, plume, billow. Cloud. Yes, a massive smoke. I couldn't quite get the words out, but I saw it. I saw that one. Hey, okay. I'm thinking there's something to do with spiders here. I'm thinking Black Widow. A Black Widow has an hourglass pattern on its back. They are cannibals. They have webs and venom. I'm thinking there's a spider connection. Associated with Black Widow spiders. Okay, we've done it. We've done it. So what do Cyber, Blue, Manic, and Meatless all have in common? I do not know. The last one I always have no idea. Let's see what it is. Monday. Blue Monday, Cyber Monday, Meatless Monday, Manic Monday. Okay, I would not have got that one. We got there in the end. The cyber web thing really threw me off. I really thought that cyber, net, web, and cloud would be a connection, but we did it. We did it. Let's... what's this crossplay thing? Oh, you can do we can do multiplayer New York Times games. Okay, I'm keeping this in mind for future breakfast streams. If anyone wants to challenge me to a crossword off in future, get the crossplay app. Word to it, it's only 2 players, but I will take on anyone in a crossword game. Let's do it. Okay, meantime, we can do strands as well. We got time for strands, and then we will finish up. Okay, gloriously glaring is today's theme. Gloriously glaring. What could that mean? Glaring as in looking? Or glaring as in like a glaringly bright light? I can see light there. That isn't one though. I think we might need to get a hint just to get the ball rolling. Wait, no, where am I going? Glint. Glint! Okay, glint actually was one. Okay. So it's like shiny, glowing. I see glowing right there. Oh no, I don't. I see glowing. There's no N. Oh, that's disappointing. Maybe glow? Okay, glow's there. There's got to be glitter somewhere. Yeah, there's glitter. Okay, we don't need the hint. I've got it now. I've got it. Catches. Catch. I think this is going to be... That's going to be the golden one that goes all the way across. It's going to be catch something. Catches the light or catch... Oh, I see glimmer, actually. Glisten? What? It's catch something. Wait, what? Wait, hang on. Catch the light. I knew it. Catch the light. Hey, we've done it. We've done it. Is this live? It is, Reagan. Yes, how are you doing? So then the last one is just going to be gleam. Look at that. Didn't need any hints. We got it. That was a good one. That was a good one. What time are we on? It's 2 minutes past 8. I don't know if we got time for Sudoku. I would like to do Sudoku, but Sudoku takes a while. I don't think we got time for it today. Let me just take a quick look at it. Oh, there's 2 9s in there. So it's got to be that. No, there. And then... No, I don't have time. I don't have time. We're going to have to leave the Sudoku for today. Let's wrap it up there. I might finish it later. But, yeah, we don't have time. It's already 8 o'clock. I don't want to go on too long today. So, that is where we're going to leave it for today's breakfast stream. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. It's been a good one today. Started off a bit slow, but it picked up again, you know, later on. So, I hope you've enjoyed. The next live stream is going to be... There's going to be a breakfast stream again tomorrow, so join me again tomorrow morning for another one of these. But the next proper gaming stream is going to be SnowRunner on Tuesday. In the meantime, there'll be a new video coming later today. Wait, tomorrow is Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, so there'll be a morning stream and an evening stream tomorrow. But yeah, there's going to be another piano video coming today on TikTok and YouTube, possibly Instagram as well. And I'm working on a big queer discussion video again, which should be coming out tomorrow. So there should be a lot of good stuff coming out this week. Should be a lot of good videos and a lot of good live streams. So thank you for joining me on this Monday morning. Hopefully I've set you up for the day and the week. Hopefully it's going to be a good week. It's certainly going to be a hot one by the looks of it. Yeah. That's it. Will you play Wonders of Sodor, says Reagan. Not this week, Reagan. I might play it again at some point, but I'm probably not going to play that again until DLC comes out for it. We'll see what happens, though. I'll, you know, never say never, because a few people have asked me if I'll play it again. So, you know, I won't completely rule it out. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's it. Have a good day. Thank you, Charlie. Lovely stream today. Thank you, Forrest. So goodbye to everyone across all platforms. Bye-bye, STFC. Bye-bye, Charlie. Bye-bye, Danny. Reagan. Forrest. P. Oh, P. We're just leaving. Sorry, P. But thank you for tuning in anyway. I'll be back again tomorrow morning, and there's going to be some video coming out later as well. So, yeah. Everyone enjoy your Monday. I'll see you all later, and goodbye. Look after yourselves.